Hi Leos, and welcome to your Axis reading for the month of July of 2019. This is a reading for Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars. And please remember, it will not resonate with everybody because this is a general reading. But if you are interested in a reading just for yourself and your situation, now it's really the right time to go for it. Because since the 14th really, of June up until the 30th of June, I am giving incredible discounts on the private readings. There is going to be a 20% discount on all pre-recorded reading and a 40% discount on the Skype calls. So if you're interested, my email, it's in the comment box below. Send me an email, I will send you the information and we can take it from there. Now, very quickly also, hi to all cross watchers, you're more than welcome. Now, before we start, I would like to remind you that at the end of this video, you will see appearing 3 playlists. One is going to be for all the rest of the sign, the X's for July. The other one is for all signs, general love reading for the month of July. They're all out there, so you can check your sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, cross watch, do whatever you want. And the third playlist is for the twin flame readings. I do 4 different readings for twin flames every month, and they're out already, and the playlist is going to be appearing as well. But let's get back to your reading here. So, if you're new to my channel or the first time that you hear this particular reading from my channel, this is how it works. We are going to ask 3 very specific questions to the romance angels. That is going to give us the idea of which kind of connection, which kind of relationship we are talking about. So it's going to be incredibly easy for you to understand if it does resonate with you or not. Also remember that the first 3 cards can be from your side, your ex's side, or from both sides, okay? Now, if the reading does resonate with you after the first 3 cards, then we are going to use the Tarot of Inspiration. Now, the Tarot of Inspiration are going to reflect only the thoughts, the feelings, everything from Leo's exes, okay? This, from the Tarot of Inspiration, the energy is not interchangeable. It's only from the Leo's exes perspective. Now, if you are a cross watcher and you will feel that instead this deck, the Tarot of Inspiration, it's the other way around, it's not your reading, because otherwise, it will create too much confusion. I have instructed the cards that the reading from the Tarot of Inspiration, it's the energy from Leo's exes, okay? But let's start. Now, let's have a look now what we are talking about, which kind of connection. Please, angels and guides, please, angels and guides, please show us how did Leo and this particular ex, how did Leo and this particular ex got together in the first place? How did they meet? Any message to let us know more about this connection? And here we've got new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Now, it could have been, now I'm giving a couple of scenarios. Now, remember that it could be from your side, their side, or both of you, okay? I strongly sense that for a group of you that this reading will resonate with, you could have been, or they could have been, in another relationship when the 2 of you met. And because of the meeting of the 2 of you and, you know, the attraction and whatever it was that really triggered it, then the previous relationship ended and the 2 of you got together. So you were the new kid on the block, or the other way around. So that is for a small part of you. For the others instead, it's like as if all of a sudden when you met, this new love really sparked up all of those feelings that you thought that they were well gone. You know, it might have been that you had been before in a previous relationship where it really became very drawn or whatever. So this kind of dynamic. But let's see what was the trigger of the breakup. Please, angels and guides, please, angels and guides, please show us what was the trigger of the breakup between Leos and this particular ex? What was the trigger? And here, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Okay, so this was a double-edged sword. One reflecting the other on the opposite. Okay, I'm going to explain exactly what I sense. One of the 2 of you Leos uh, became very self-centered. So everything that one of the two of you wanted, they needed to get in this relationship. There was no giving. And the other one, it was like as if they were annihilated, their true self, and giving all the time, a complete imbalance. And it came to the point where the person that was taking kept taking, and the other one kept giving, and the imbalance kept growing. And so when the person that kept giving couldn't keep giving in a way, because you see, when you give all the time, the other person takes, but he always expects more and more and more. And the person that is giving arrives to a point to say, what else do you want? I have nothing else to give you. I gave you everything. And the person that was giving all the time as well gets very depleted. And the person that was taking all the time becomes discontent, because they say, okay, you gave me that yesterday. Or do you understand the dynamic? So it's like as if one cup became too full and was overflowing, because with so much that they were giving, they were never happy. And on the other side, the person that was giving all the time, their cup became empty, because they were only giving without receiving. So that what was really tiredness and exhaustion from the person that was giving all the time, and discontent and boredom from the person that was receiving all the time. I'm just giving you the message that I'm getting. But let's see what was the purpose of this connection. Please, angels and guides, please show us what was the purpose of this relationship, this connection between Leo and their exes. And here it says, healing family issue. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. This card is after coming up. Out of 5 reading, you're the 5th 3 times in different positions. So there is, this dynamic of a healing, it's like if the universe this month is really bringing up to the surface healing that what needed to be done, and to keep reminding what happened. But anyway, the purpose of this connection was really to understand, and it has to do with the dynamic of one giving too much and the other one taking too much, not balance. It was really to bring you to the point of understanding that even though you might have seen this kind of dynamic, you or the other person, of both of you, growing up within your family circumstances, that needed to be healed. Just because you have been made believe that that is the way that the relationship works, or what you have seen growing up, or for some reason that is what you believed it was the way that the relationship works, that needed to be healed. So that was the purpose of the connection. There needs to be a balance between giving and receiving. So if this resonates with you, now we're going to see, Leos, from your ex's perspective. Please, angels and guides, please show us, what does Leo's ex feels at a subconscious level for their Leos at this time? And here we've got the Page of Wands. So there is 2 sides here. This very few times happens to me. This is splitting for me, and we'll see which one of the 2 is taking paramount then, okay? A group of your exes. So if the 3 cards resonate, you are in. Now, looking at your ex's perspective, there is a part of those exes that they really at a subconscious level feel that there is still an inner, because we're talking subconscious, there is still an inner communication of passion, of emotion, of, well, this is more passion at an energetic level. And for others of you, instead, they might feel that your communication with them really hurt them, because they perceived it as, so they're still hurt about certain words that you had said to them. This has never happened to me, to split so at polar opposites from the ex's side. But let's see now. Please show us Or maybe they could go from one thing to another thing feeling that way. That could be it. Let's see what does Leo's ex feel at the conscious level for their Leos at this time. And here we've got the Two of Wands. It makes complete sense. They go from feeling this incredible connection at the subconscious level still for you, passion, and to feel, oh my God, my Leo really hurt me the way that they communicated with me. And it makes sense because now what they feel for you at the conscious level is the Two of Wands. Is it better for me to try to go back with the light? Or is it better for me to stay here and not do anything with the man crouched down? It's like a crossroad. Let's see what are they doing on their outside world. Please, angels and guides, please show us what is Leo's ex. What is Leo's ex doing on their outside world at this moment? Please show us on their outside world. And here we've got the Five of Cups. They're crying over spilled milk. Whatever it was you that was taking all the time, or it was them, the fact remains that you are not together anymore. And that for them, it's really painful. Five of Cups is crying over spilled milk. Maybe we could have done things in a different way. It's the regret card. Let's see what did this particular ex do when the breakup happened. Whatever it was them or you, doesn't matter. Please show us what did Leo ex do when the breakup happened. And here is the Six of Cups. Yeah. And we've got the Hermit at the bottom. So what did this Leo's, your ex, what did they do? They really started to think back about all the beautiful time that you had together. Some of them might have tried to come back, but I sense that the main energy that they embodied, because we've got the Hermit, it's going within themselves and really start reminiscing at all the beautiful time that you had together. Really melancholic when the breakup happened, and this is what's happening in their outside world. Still now, doesn't matter how long that the breakup happened, they're very much regretting not being with you now. So let's see what is this particular ex thinking of doing. Please, angels and guides, please, angels, please show us what is Leo's ex thinking of doing at this particular moment about their connection with their Leos. Please show us. And here is the Nine of Wands. This person is not giving up. This person is definitely thinking of not giving up on the connection, but at the same time they still feel tied down because they don't know. First of all, they don't know how you're going to react to them, and they are into this Two of Wands energy, but they're not giving up on the connection, I can assure you. Let's see why. Please, angels and guides, oh please, angels and guides, please. Why is Leo's ex thinking about that Nine of Wands, about their connection with their Leos? And here is the Page of Pentacles. Because again, this keeps coming up and I'm not sensing it as messages. Today I'm not sensing this as messaging. I'm sensing it as really studying the situation. So they're thinking of not giving up, but this time really to study and to understand what happened in the connection, because they're stressed out over their heads. They're really sad about not being with you, and they want to make sure that when they reconnect, because again I sense that they will reconnect with you, or they'll try to reconnect with you, they will have all the facts of how to make this situation work between the two of you. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, Leos. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. If you would like a private reading with me, all of the details are in the comment box below. Please don't forget about the beautiful discounts that we are having at the moment. And also don't forget to click on the three links that are going to be appearing right now. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.